Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our week ahead reading. Thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, welcome. These are timeless readings, so if you are guided to watch the video, that means there's a message here for you. There's other timeless videos on the channel that you can check out, especially weeklies. This will be for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Timestamps will be in the description box below. You will also find information for private readings in the description box below. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and thank you if you have. I'm using the Spirit Song Tarot deck for you, and the Le Vampire Oracle deck. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's begin. Let's begin with Aries. Hey Aries, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. And if you're skipping ahead, also watch the intro. Alright. The Knight of Shells. That's the Knight of Cups. Very nice. Charm and passion. Interesting. Some sort of offer coming in. Or you're making one. What's going on for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead. Aries. Happy birthday, Aries, by the way. It is your season. Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead. Situation, we have the Seven of Feathers or the Seven of Swords. In the challenge, we have the Chariot, Major Arcana. In the outcome, we have the Two of Crystals, the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Crystals or the Ten of Pentacles. Keywords are stability, attainment. So the overall energy has to do with family for some, long-term commitment. For others, this is inheritance, generational wealth. Whether that's a focus, that's what's impacting the situation. So I see the Seven of Swords here. So if this is you, there's an energy of resourcefulness, it says on there, strategizing. There's an element of confidentiality here, keeping something to yourself. I also get the sense that you're planning with the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. You're planning. Your challenge with the Chariot is taking action and actually setting things in motion. Right? That's your challenge. You have a discipline, determination might be a struggle for you. So you might get sidetracked a lot. You might get easily distracted. Because in the outcome, you have the Two of Pentacles. And it is about balance and adaptability, but it's also keeping all the balls in the air. And it's a juggling act. And if you can hear my phone, I'm sorry, I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. It's a juggling act, okay? So from what I'm looking at here, for some of you, you're thinking about starting a business or putting more into your own business, but you're hesitating or you're distracted or you're in your own head about it. You're sabotaging yourself a little bit, and the outcome is you will continue to do your business and a job or 2 jobs, or you will continue to do the balancing act, the budgeting. For others of you, I feel like you're saving for something. You're saving for a house, or you're saving for retirement, or you're waiting for the right time to act on something. And you're just kind of keeping yourself to yourself until then. You're not talking about your goals. You're not talking about what you're doing. There is an energy of juggling here. I'm just going to have to keep doing this and that and this and that until I get to where I want to get to. And I mean, you're very... For some of you, it's the other way around. You're focused to the point of you're oblivious to anything else. Right? And this is like saying, you know, you have other commitments, you have other responsibilities. You might want to just be focused on the one thing, but actually you're responsible for more than the one thing. Interesting here. Let's get more information for Aries. So with the Seven of Swords, we have the Magician. You're definitely manifesting something. You're definitely planning for something. And for those of you who are dealing with a trickster, you're dealing with someone who is not revealing their true intentions. They might be after your money, your inheritance, your status. So I'm just putting it out there. The Chariot as the challenge, we have the Nine of Pentacles, yeah. Self-sufficiency, independence, financial independence. That's what you're powering through towards. With the Two of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands, discovery, enthusiasm, good news. So whatever you've been working towards, I feel like you're going to see a completion this week. So that's good. Page of Crystals. So the Page of Pentacles is under the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to get some good news about money, good news about inheritance, good news about a job opportunity, good news about your business. And you'll be able to narrow your focus to just the two things, two responsibilities, or stop doing the balancing act because you have more security now. Does that make sense? For those of you where you're dealing with someone who's not revealing their true intentions, I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that you're a good provider. And the challenge is that, unfortunately, you're kind of in it alone. You're the only one powering through. You're the only one putting in the effort. Someone's kind of riding on your coattails, or they're not doing their part, they're playing victim, or they're just kind of leaving it to it, you know what I mean? They're not going to say, oh, you're doing too much, let me help you, let me contribute. And they're just kind of leaving you to it, and they're just kind of going with it, you know, hoping you won't notice. There is a choice to be made here, though, because you have two pages. There is a choice to be made. For some, this is, you're looking at two strands of income that are finally stabilizing. They're turning into your new normal. That has to do with you've been doing a job and your business. You're the manifester here. You've been keeping yourself to yourself and just kind of focusing on this. You're reaching some sort of a goal here. You're reaching a financial goal where you could make a choice if you wanted to do one or the other, or you can continue to do both, but it's less of a burden. Does that make sense? So it feels like you're going over the hill with something, and then it's kind of smoother sailing. You're just going downhill. It's easier from here in that sense. So what is this for Aries? Oracle energy and advice for Aries. Oracle energy and advice for Aries. Bottom of the deck, we have her last date in the light, unexpected endings, surprise changes, sudden shifts. Number 10. Again, there's an energy of completion here. I feel like for some of you, this is where you're kind of writing something out until something else becomes available. It's like, you know, I'm not gonna give them my notice until I know for a fact that I have that other job. They don't even know I've been applying to another job, for another job, or to a different company. Right? But I have a plan, I have a goal for myself. I need to get to a particular place when it comes to my finances or my career. So I'm just kind of waiting it out. I'm going through the motions. Seven of Swords, I'm just going through the motions until I have that final confirmation, and then I can hand in my notice and go from one thing to the other because it's better for me. Does that make sense? For some of you, that's what this is. Hopefully that's not going on in love. Hopefully you're not doing that to someone else, or someone else is not doing that to you. But do be mindful, because I do see someone here external to you who's kind of, they're not doing their part. They're riding your coattails, or they're with you for what you do for them. They're with you for what they can get. But they're always on the lookout for other opportunities, for bigger opportunities, for better opportunities in their own eyes. So just be careful about that, Aries, okay? I do feel like it's someone in your family, or it's someone that you support financially one way or another. They're comfortable with you. You're giving them a comfortable life. So we have Ancient, Ancestry, Egypt, Magical Inheritance, number 4. And we have Anti-Hero, Maverick, Risk Taker, Rule Breaker, number 18, adds up to a 9. Yeah, I feel like you're leaving something that you've been doing for quite some time with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ancient energy and the Endings energy. You're leaving something behind. You've been doing this for quite some time. You've been planning for a new beginning for yourself. You haven't told anyone about it. You've just kind of been powering through, you know, thinking, you know what, I'll tell people when I have something to show for it, right? And that's what's happening here. You're breaking away. You're making it clear, hey, I'm walking away from this and going to do that. because you have some sort of communication coming in, some sort of a document, a contract. So good for you, Aries. You kept your head down and you did the work. All right. I also see you putting down some sort of burden. I feel like for some of you, I get like, they don't know, we know they know, right? So for some of you, you know who this person is who's been taking advantage of you. But you've been kind of setting things up for you in such a way where you could just kind of drop them or cut them out of your life and free yourself from their burden, from them, or having to carry them. But I feel like you've been playing the game with them. They don't know that. They think they're getting one over you, but you've been playing the game with them. And this is where you drop them. Okay? Now I expect someone to be playing the victim. However, I feel like you're just over it. The Chariot, your mind is made up. You're going to leave this person behind. Because you know exactly what happened. You have proof, you have receipts. I feel like you've been giving them chance after chance after chance. Maybe you weren't clear about it or you didn't bring it out into the open. But you gave them chances to do better. You gave them chances to come clean about something. And they're just not doing it. They're just like, nope, same old, carrying on. Because they're comfortable with you. Or they're comfortable with what you do for them if this is going on in a work situation, for example, or whatever. You know, it's the manager who knows they're taking advantage of you, but if you don't say anything, they're not gonna. And so I'm seeing you finally reaching whatever it is that you were setting up for yourself to go towards to get yourself out of this iffy situation. You're reaching that, and you're dropping this, and you're going to the new and the better. So good for you. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me what this is for you, Aries, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it. You've moved past disappointment when it comes to this person. You've accepted things are what they are, and you've been planning for it and working for it, and now you're ready. You're gonna make it clear, drop the mic, and out you go. And there you go. So good for you. All right, let's move on to Leo. I saw 1222, so I'm just gonna put it down. That's 1222 for Leo. What's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? What's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead? What's Leo dealing with in the week ahead? In the situation, we have the World, very nice. The challenge is the Strength card, your energy. Another major, and in the outcome we have the Seven of Pentacles with Seven of Crystals, options, results. Bottom of the deck we have the Six of Swords, transition, insight. Six of Feathers in this deck. So there's definitely a moving on, moving away, transition type energy with the Six of Swords and the World card. It could be literal travel, it could be relocation for some, going from one job to another. There's a change in status here. And for some of you, you're leaving someone behind. Either you're walking away from someone, whether it's a boss or a romantic interest or a friend that, you know, wasn't really a friend, or whatever the situation is. It's something where you have released this with the Six of Swords. That's not the most desirable outcome for you, but it is the fair decision. Okay? And that's why you have strength there. Because it's like it's the right thing to do. And I'm going to do it. I don't like it. And I wish things would be different. But I'm going to do it. Because it's the right thing to do for me. Okay? And with the Seven of Pentacles in the outcome, this could be splitting up assets. This could be where you're packing your bags, you're looking at all the stuff, you know, what am I going to take with me, what am I leaving behind, clearing out your desk type energy, and looking at what am I going to take with me to invest on my new path, what do I need, what am I going to leave behind, spring cleaning energy here. So what's going on for Leo? Let's get more clarity. With the World, we have the Two of Feathers, or the Two of Swords. Yeah, a decision has been made. With the Strength card as the challenge, we have the Three of Pentacles. You're leaving a group behind. You're leaving a partnership behind. You're going at it alone. With the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands, or the Page of Acorns. So it's like under the Six of Swords, we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, Five of Shells. So there was a loss here. There was a disappointment that sealed someone's fate, is what I hear. Okay? And it is a big deal. If it's leaving a job behind, you've been there for forever, or you thought you were going to retire from there. If it's a relationship, you've been with this person, you have a lot of history together. It hurts that it ended. Okay? It's a very big disappointment, to say the least, right? However, I don't know if it was a third party situation going on and someone got caught. I do see that for some of you, possibly. Because something you were unsure about, or you knew but you didn't have the proof. It's something you knew in your gut, but you hadn't actually seen it with your two eyes. With your own eyes, is the phrase. I feel like is now clear, is now seen. It makes your decision clear and final with the World card. And your challenge is going at it alone and leaving behind a partnership, a group, a dynamic that involved at least one other person, and it was comfortable, and you thought you were building together towards something. And the challenge is, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go at it alone because I was comfortable here. I had the comfort of, being part of the team, part of the group. I had other people around me that could, we could kind of split the burden, split responsibility. And now I have to go at it alone. I don't really want to, but I know I can, and I know it's the right thing to do. And I feel like this is, the communication with the Page of Wands, the proof for some of you. And for others, it's a new opportunity, it's a new situation, it's a new offer on the table. And like I say, you're kind of going through your stuff, deciding what you're going to take with you on this new opportunity, on this new path, and what you're going to leave behind. Either way, this is big transition energy here for you, Leo. Because you're being true to yourself and you're leaving behind a situation that either you were being taken for granted, you were doing the work for everybody, but you felt comfort knowing that you're part of the team. You're doing everything for everyone, but you're kind of part of the team, And something happens, something is revealed, and it's like, I can't unsee that. I can't pretend I don't know. Someone's fate was sealed. Your decision was made. Your mind was made up, and it's final. And this is the week where you're putting it into motion, and you're actually literally, physically moving away, moving from one thing to another, handing in your notice. This is your last day at some point this week, or you just walk out for some of you with whatever you have. Either way, what you're walking towards is healthier, more balanced, and like I say, it's the right thing to do for you. Something you saw as a source of comfort was actually just a black hole in your life. And you're just cutting it out, and you should. Oracle energy and advice here for Leo. The bottom of the deck, we have love. Love conquers all. Enduring loyalty, eternal love, lasting commitment. Yeah. You were in a situation, you have been in a situation, a commitment of sorts, whether it's romantic, professional, familial, whatever. And it's been going on for forever. You were loyal to this person, this group, this situation. You were loyal to this family. You were loyal to this company. Unwavering so, unquestionably so. And that's what's now falling apart. Because we're dealing with the wolf in sheep's clothing. Transgression, yeah. I can't talk. Flaws, contradictions, mistakes. Someone is caught. They were doing something they weren't supposed to. Whatever that means to you. They were doing something they weren't supposed to, or not doing something they were supposed to. And they get caught, it gets revealed, you have proof, you have receipts. It's unquestionable. There's no doubt. Sacrifice, yeah. Renunciation. Offering and letting go. Absolutely. Number 35, again, adds up to an 8. Strength card energy. Is your heart broken? Absolutely, with that 5 of Cups. But I get this energy of I'll cry about it later. I need to get out first. You know? It's like I'll have my little breakdown later. I need to get out first. I need to get my stuff in order. I need to, you know, get my paperwork in order. I need to make sure everything's official. Get myself out of there, and there, you know, after that, I can deal with the aftermath. After that, sure, I'll feel the feels and cry it out, and then I'll move on. Okay, so I'm sorry you're dealing with this, Leo, but the good news is, at least you know what's going on, and you can free yourself from this situation. Okay? So look out for you. Do what's best for you. You know you've got this. You know you can handle it with the Strength card there. It's a situation of, I really didn't want to have to do this, but he forced my hand. And it is what it is. I have to respect myself where you have disrespected me. Alright? So stand up for yourself, Leo. You know your worth. When this falls apart, you're not the one losing. They're the one losing out by losing you. Okay? I don't care who they are. Alright? So I'll leave that with you. Alright. And let's move on to Sagittarius. Hey Sagittarius, thank you for joining us. And if you're skipping ahead, also watch the intro. There's information for you there. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Sagittarius. The week ahead. Okay, there we go. In the situation, we have the Queen of Pentacles, comfort and prosperity. In the challenge, we have the Three of Pentacles, collaboration, productivity. In the outcome, we have the Nine of Wands, power and perseverance. Someone wants what you have and they're not getting it. Someone wants to be on the team and it's not happening because they're just not on your level. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Shells, yeah. Page of Cups. Intuition, inspiration. This is a very flattering message. Now, for some of you, this is someone apologizing for what they did and they want to come back, or they want to come back home, or they want you to give them another chance. They want you to take them back. But it's not happening with the Nine of Wands. Blocked, no thank you. We are done, that's done, it's not happening. Because I feel like the way they're coming in, it feels like they're sly. It feels like they're too kind. It feels like, you know, kiss ass, pardon my French, energy. And you see right through it. It might have worked before, or this person might have been, you know, playing the victim a little bit, and, you know, you're the only one who can save them, and you're the only one who can understand them, and you're the, but you're done with it, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles, it's like, you know what? We've been through this. You have not changed. You're coming back with the same story. You're coming back with the same scenarios. You're coming back with the same approach. You have not changed. You don't want to be alone. You want what I have. You want what we had together. But you didn't work for it. You didn't earn it, or you didn't appreciate it when you had it. So no thank you, okay? Turning someone down outright. This could be someone flattering you to then ask you for money, or flattering you to then ask you for support of some sort. Most likely it involves assets, money, property, what you can do for them. But with the Nine of Pentacles there, I feel like you can see through this person. And you're not even disappointed about it anymore. You're like, just no. Just don't even, no. Don't come with that here. No. This is not going to be a conversation. I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Just no. Okay? There's the door. So let's get more clarity here for you Sagittarius, but I like this attitude. You're protecting yourself. You're protecting what you have. Standing up for yourself. With the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Crystals. Again, more money. Money, status, reputation, what they can get from you, what you can do for them. With the Three of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups. And with the 9 of Wands, we have the 6 of Swords. You're already over it. You're already over it. Under the Page of Cups, we have the 7 of Cups. Choice, ambitions. Yeah. Listen. This is someone you gave an opportunity to, professionally or romantically. You gave them an opportunity. You met them in the middle. You made plans together. You made investments together. And they showed you their true face. When push came to shove, you showed up, put your money where your mouth is, literally, for some of you. All they had was words. Look, 7 of Cups and the Moon. All they had was empty promises. All they had were the dreams they were talking about, but they just literally no intention, no ability or capability to put their money where their mouth is. To actually do something about it. To actually do what they said they would, right? So I feel like you're seeing through someone's illusion, and you are cutting them out, blocking them, breaking up with this person, leaving them behind, kicking them out, firing them, stop working with them, fill in the blank. For others of you, this happened prior, they're trying to come back, and it's like they're coming back with the exact same BS. And they're talking about the good times to get back on your good side, and they're talking about everything positive you had together. But you've already moved on, number one. And number two, they're not addressing any of the issues. They're like just bypassing them altogether, pretending that nothing happened. Pretending like everything was perfect and somehow it didn't work out. So can we just get back together because it was just perfect? And you're like, really? What about what wasn't perfect? What about, why it fell apart in the first place? Oh, we're not going to talk about that? Oh, okay. They start crying. They start playing victim. Woe was me. Okay. This outpour of emotion, and you're like, girl or boy, you know what? Just know. Just know. Just keep walking. This is done. There is no second chance here. And like I say, this is going on in romance for some of you. This is going on with a family member for others of you, a mother figure in particular, or a sibling, or a friend, a peer of some sort. For others, this is going on with work. Okay, so in the workplace, you offered to team up with someone to collaborate, or you had to collaborate with people in a project, or you offered to work with someone and help each other, and you ended up doing everything, but they were taking credit. Or if it's your own business, you collabed with someone, or you gave someone an opportunity, like hire them for your company and your company, and they're like, they just completely played on your emotions. They got in because of their connection to you. They got in because you were being generous and graceful towards them. And you took a chance on them based on everything they were saying. I want to do this, I want to do that, I could do this, I could do that. And then when push comes to shove, you show up, they're nowhere to be seen, they're nowhere to be found, I'm not feeling well, or just nothing, basically. And you're cutting this person out of your life, whoever they are, in whatever capacity. The 9 of Wands and the 6 of Swords, you're like, we're not going to have a fight here. This is not going to be a conversation. This is not going to be an argument. You know what you're doing, and I know what you're doing, and I know you know what you're doing, so let's just leave it alone, okay? Go away. I feel like you're saying, you know what? I want us to stay friends, or I want to have a peaceful ending here, an amicable ending here. But if you push me, I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. Okay, with that 9 of Wands. You're like, I don't want to fight, but I'm more than capable. And I feel like that'll be enough to make this person say, you know what, never mind. When the victim doesn't work, when that card doesn't work, they got nothing else, and they really don't want to upset you, because they might try again in the future, right? So they don't want to get on your bad side, because they still want to leave themselves a little way in. But you're so much wiser than they give you credit for. They're just kidding themselves, really. You're doing amazing. You have a lot of money here. You have a lot of prosperity here. You have a lot of success. You know what you're doing. And I feel like you're starting to feel that power. You're starting to feel more confident in, you know, standing up for yourself and putting up boundaries and saying no to people, whoever they are. Okay? So let's see. Oracle energy and advice for Sagittarius. So I like seeing this, Sagittarius. Good for you. Bottom of the deck, the past, a prison. I'm telling ya. Bitterness, grudges, refusal to let go. This is someone who just does not want to let you go. And they keep playing the past card, man. They keep talking about this. For some of this was someone you were in a relationship with. Maybe you talked about marriage at some point. Maybe you were married at some point. Or this is like a family thing. Remember the good old days? You know, all the birthday parties we had. Remember that, you know what I mean? And they keep, and I feel like this worked on you before. Because it was a prison for you. It's like, I can't say no. I feel bad saying no. I feel guilty saying no. But they did this one too many times. To the point where it's like, you know what? You're just desensitized. Because you're like, you know what? I helped you once, twice, 50 times, 100 million times. What are you doing? You're not changing anything about yourself. How many times can you sell that story? How many times can you play the victim in the exact same way? You know, and what do you think is going to happen? I'm just going to give to you. I'm just going to bail you out. I'm just going to, you know what I mean? The call of the night, daring, adventure, excitement. You've detached from this person. You've left them already. Left them behind, or set a boundary. Because you have started to pursue something else. You've started to focus somewhere else, okay? And that's why they're now coming back, playing the victim, coming back, playing, you know, the sob story, playing the tiniest violin in the world. Yeah, knowledge, study, education, learning. You're like, I got your number. I have learned from every single time that we've been on this merry-go-round. I have learned something every single time. You may not have changed, but I have. I've learned. I've grown wiser, stronger. And I'm applying everything I learned. And that's just the bottom line. So I'm very, very happy to see this, Sagittarius. This is amazing. You have to tell me what this is. But good for you. Good for you. Okay? You got so many things going on right now that are positive, that are prosperous. With all these crystals on here. Are you kidding me? And you know it, and that's where you choose to focus. And this isn't even a conversation, but they're going to try. Okay? So I'll leave that with you. You know what you're doing. You don't need me to tell you anything. You got this. You know what you're doing. So I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.